Alright, I've just finished watching the SMT3 and SMT3 Dante trailer, and I'm now watching the SMT5 trailer blind for the very first time. So, before you put any comments, please bear in mind, I've only started playing Persona 5 Royale. It is the only Persona game I've played. I've played absolutely no SMT games, so please, for the love of God, no spoilers. Alright, let's watch the trailer. I love that. Click! And there's angels. Okay, so we've got Tokyo. Well, she's got scary eyes. Madara, is that you?
汝はいかなる道を選ぶのか。汝の意志に従い、汝の道を示すがよい。新女神転生5。2021年。
Oh, simultaneous worldwide release. Okay. Can I say that I'm thankful for a simultaneous worldwide release? Because every time there's a separate release for Japan and the rest of the world, a bunch of people go watch the videos and the playthroughs of Japan, which is completely fine. I completely understand it. But then there is a small minority of people that do that and then go to any live stream and LP of the English version where people are playing it blind and start spamming spoilers. Why? Luckily, with a simultaneous release, everyone's sort of starting at the start line at the same time, so it's less likely for someone to know the ending, you know, in the first few days, and even less so likely that there's going to be a lot of these trolls running around trying to spoil it for people. I personally never understood why fans of a series would go and spoil it for others. You know, I've played a lot of games. I've played Resident Evil. I've played Devil May Cry. I'm playing Persona 5 Royale. It's Danganronpa and all these different franchises, and some franchises are really good in that even to this day, I haven't seen someone try to spoil Metal Gear Solid in the comments section. I haven't seen someone try to spoil Resident Evil in the comments section. Even though I played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 for the first time in the past 12 months, no one, even now, is trying to spoil it in the comments section. Meanwhile, when I look at the comments section for Danganronpa, there is always the occasional comment where it's like, this person is their mastermind. It's like, what the fuck? You took time out of your day to look up videos, or you were recommended these videos, meaning that, one, you're a fan of the franchise, and then you went on someone's channel, and then you're trying to... Why? I don't get it. So, an honest request, please. No spoilers in the comment section. I know, everyone wants to hear what I think of the game, and it's very difficult for me to say anything besides the demons have basically Vegeta's hair. I'm seeing personas everywhere. I can only assume that the game is a lot darker because Dante's in it, and whatever game Dante is in is never, you know, kid-friendly. But other than that, I can't draw much from it. It looks very anime-esque. It's almost like, you know, one of those animes that I might be interested in because it's a lot darker. It has a lot more adult themes in it in terms of violence and what's happening in the story, and the stakes are a lot higher in that people will die. But other than that, I can't draw too much from a 2-minute trailer. In the previous video, I asked if people could explain how SMT relates to Persona, so hopefully that's already been done. But for this one, and by the way, I love every time someone with a strong Japanese accent tries to pronounce something in English. It's just so, I find it amusing. I find it so amusing. I know I'm a child sometimes. The story, obviously there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For someone new to the series, is the story in such a way that you have to play 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to understand what's happening in 5? Or is it a series where every game is set in the same universe, but you're pretty much following the story of a different character? So it doesn't really matter where you start. There is a sort of linear story somewhere, but you could sort of, jump in anywhere and then jump from one title to another to get a more complete picture of the whole picture, if that makes sense. Reason being, I'm enjoying Persona. I wouldn't mind playing another Persona game, and I'm probably going to ask the same question for Persona. My understanding is that it's the same universe, it's different people. Same question for SMT. How does it work? How does someone go about playing such a series? Because if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find it tricky, both because I'm a graphics whore and because to play older games that are on PlayStation, let's put it this way, to play Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, I had to get my Wii, which can play GameCube games, plug in an adapter to change it from, those like the yellow, red, white cable that you plug into those old TVs. Yeah, so basically I had to get an adapter to change it from that to change it into some effing signal that it is, and from that signal to change it into HDMI so it can go into my capture card. But that was only for the visuals, so I had to have an external splitter to split the video from the audio, so the stuff that's in the white or the yellow cable to turn into a cable that I could then plug into the computer as an audio input, and then I had to sync the visuals and the audio so that one is in time with the other one, so it looks like a proper video game gameplay. And then I had to somehow still play it in real time and then hope for the best that it aligns with the webcam that's recording me, and that, let's just say I prefer games that are remakes or available on PC, or at the very least available on a console that has a HD cable, like PlayStation 3, 4, and hopefully 5. So asking me to play something on the PlayStation 1 is actually asking a lot. Unless there's an emulator. I don't like playing emulator games because I believe you should support the company by buying the game. But if there's no other way, I guess I could play the emulated game and then buy some merch from the official store to support the company that way. You know what I mean? Break even somewhere. So please let me know, how does one get into this franchise? And 2, would you be interested in watching a playthrough? Reason I ask, we typically discuss and vote what games we play on the Discord. Typically newer releases like, Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil 3. Typically, we play newer release titles. It's a lot easier to get everyone to agree to, play a new release title because there's a lot of hype. But older titles, we typically vote on it on Discord to figure out what we should play, because there's so many good older titles that I haven't played, but we need to pick which one we play. So, pretty recently people have picked Kingdom Hearts and Uncharted and Hiveswap, Homestuck. We played Metal Gear Solid. They're picking pretty damn good games, but we still have to pick. So let me know, how does one go about getting into this franchise? And 2, would you be interested in watching a playthrough? And please, for the love of God, no spoilers. I know I sound like a broken record, but if someone spoils it, it just ruins it for everybody. Oh yeah, and one more question. What is up with Persona fans and SMT fans just going at each other? I noticed some of this drama happening on Twitter, but I didn't get it. You don't see Resident Evil fans popping a gasket because Devil May Cry has a game announced, and you don't see Devil May Cry fans bitching that the Virgil DLC is still not available. Meanwhile, Resident Evil got 2 game releases and another announcement. what's up with SMT fans and Persona fans literally killing each other online? Like, I thought it was a spin-off franchise. What the fuck's going on? Honestly, I don't get it. What the fuck? Alright, thanks for watching. If you want to chill with us on Discord, I'm going to pop a link in the description. And if you want to catch our live streams, I'm also going to pop a link to the Twitch in the description. If you'd like to see more reactions, check out the reaction channel. Again, I'm going to pop the link in the description. See you then. And you come out. Bye.